Hello, Paul, of PWM fame. You have brought with us, or with yourself, the Malevolent.
It's the new Malevolent from PWM. It's modular synth with digital side control. So it's bus powered, or you can run it off a power pack. But it's a true analog modular synth across this middle section here. So,
and you've kind of built this in collaboration with a few other folks out there will know. Most notably is Future Sound Systems, the guys Finley and
Jamie.
And Jamie.
Yeah, Finn and Jamie. So
tell us more about how that came about.
So I worked with Finn when I was at Novation. We became good friends, and when he set up his thing, we knew about a little project he'd been doing, and he's kind of doubled that out to put 2 VCOs on it. We've taken it a little bit further and put it into this. I've designed kind of the layout and how that goes together in collaboration with them. And then there's a third guy who I also work with at Novation called Ben Supper, and he's come in and done all the firmware side control, and it's where we've got the extra features on the joystick and the arpeggiator and many, many more things. And he's kind of taken the overall design and brought it to fruition, dealing with things like issues like EMC and thermistors to keep it tuned and all that sort of good stuff.
All the good stuff
So
that we...
Good engineering.
Yeah, that sounds great. Well, I'd like to hear it in action.
Yeah.
Could you tinkle and
I shall tinkle
blow my mind?
So very simply, we've just got switches here to choose the waveform types. So starting with a simple saw, on one oscillator, doubling up and adding another one. Or you can tune it against itself. Everyone wants to hear the filter, so it's nice and calm there, nice and gentle and smooth. And of course we can start to bring in res. That's sounding really, really fat. Gorgeous. Flip to triangle for a minute. Turn this one down a bit maybe. Start bringing some pitchy stuff. And we've deliberately designed it so that it's burbly at the low end, hence the Malevolent kind of underbelly of the beast or something, I don't know. It sounds a bit dumb. So there, let's see if we can make that a bit dirtier, add a bit of this. Lovely sounding, and then what else have we got? Oh, we can drive it, we can overdrive the amp. This is where I hurt your sound system. Let me balance as I do this. The 3 types of filter, of course. So the keyboard comes normalized, so you've got where the green is, it's telling you what's patched to what. But you can, of course, where mix is patched into the filter there, into the low pass, you can simply go like that and select it, stick it in the high pass instead. So we're now through the high pass instead. So everywhere that you are with this, you start with an instrument that you can play straight out of the box. But of course you can reconfigure it completely how you want to. And you can patch out into other Eurorack gear and back in and just have loads of fun with it. There's a couple of other features to mention really. He says. Let's just make something less horrible again. It's great at making horrible noises. I'm trying to make something tuneful. It's totally impossible. I'll just stick with I've made it horrible. But the arm anyway. The whole function there, so increase octaves, speed, all that sort of good stuff. Fully fledged ARP, it's got random mode, it's got a played mode, so it'll play the notes in the order in which you play them. Yeah, as I mentioned, the USB ports. So that's going to power, but it's also class compliant. So it'll work directly with any sequencer, MIDI in and out there, analog clock in and out, and it will take any clock source through those 3, sort it out, figure out what's priority, and just sync. So, yep, that's great for syncing your ARP and playing along. So,
and of course, you spent quite a lot of time getting the sort of 5-volt thing to run.
Yes, we did. So they said it wasn't possible, but you can run something like this off bus powering if you treat the power supply well enough. And it was a journey to get there, but we did. And I don't see why not. you can have a synth like this, old school technology, but it gets out of bed, it's in tune, and it's convenient, so it will fit in with your modern day setup if you wanted to. So.
Let's talk a bit about the chassis, of course.
Yep.
We've got aluminium wrap around the top.
That's right, so this is all aluminium over the top here, screen printed. And then,
there's also a little trick in the in the end.
You like the party trick?
I do like the party trick.
It's kind
Go
of
on.
fun. Should we do it? Here we go. So these are just clip-ons. Hey, so you've got this kind of
ripe for a modding.
I know.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? So you can take these brackets out, maybe make wooden ones or whatever. We'll think about whether we supply those as well in the future as accessories. But yeah, essentially, this kind of dimension here is about 19 inch, so approximately. But it's nice to consider having like a Euro rack expansion on all your stuff here, and then be able to patch in and out. You've got to imagine it, because I didn't bring any with me, but you've only got to look around this place to see all the rest of the stuff.
We know what to expect. Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing, and it's got its own character. Slightly accentuated filter. The burbly gorgeousness of that. Fat triangles. Really, really proud of it.
Oh, good.
It's been
I'm glad.
fairly well received.
Yes. We very much in favour.
Good.
We were talking earlier. This isn't the only thing you're bringing to market. You have got plans for some other things in the future. How much can you divulge at this time?
Of course, we're starting as a brand. We're not just doing one product. So we have another project on the way that is partway through development, and we have a third line as well. And we're sort of looking at, they're all synths, but they're sort of different. So this one's fully analog. We've got another one that might be a bit more hybrid, and then another one might be a bit more digital. I'm not going to say any more than that, but